Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Rutherford Elementary School. Before we begin, I would like to recognize some of the special guests we have with us today. Sheila Paul, Acting Commissioner of New York State Office of Children and Family Services. Stephen Schick, New York State Supreme Court Justice. Daniel Briggs, Sullivan County Clerk. Nancy Buck, Sullivan County Treasurer. William Reber, Supervisor, Town of Thompson. Daniel Sturm, Supervisor, Town of Bethel. Bill Herman, Supervisor, Town of Mamakating. Tammy Mangus, Superintendent, Monticello Central School. Michelle Knowlton, the principal of the Kenneth L. Rutherford Elementary School. Jackie Leventoff, Mid-Hudson Regional Economic Development. Luis Alvarez, Chairman of the Sullivan County Legislature. And we also have all our members of the legislature and Sullivan County Legislature here today. You want to stand and be recognized. Our school serves students from many backgrounds and varying economic situations, and they are dedicated to ensuring each and every one of them receive support and the care that they need. We also know that it doesn't end there. For a young person's education, what happens after school is in so many ways just as important as what happens in school. Research shows that after-school programs can be essential to a student's academic outcome and long-term results. That's why we are excited that Governor Cuomo, let's have a hand, is here today. From critical initiatives like pre-K to increasing funding for K through 12, Governor Cuomo has been a friend and an ally to all of our schools. And we are especially proud for his leadership championing after-school programs to give all of our students the support that they need. Now it is my great pleasure to introduce one of those students. Please give a warm welcome to Willaria today.
Good morning. My name is Willaria St. Eloy. I am a 5th grader at Rutherford Elementary School, and I also attend the after-school program here at Rutherford. Today, I want to thank the governor for everything he is doing to give students like me an opportunity to succeed. On behalf of the students of Rutherford Elementary School, I am proud to introduce the 56th Governor of New York, Governor Andrew Cuomo.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How great was Willaria? Let's give her a big round of applause. Woo! Regent Joe Finn, let's give him a big round of applause. And your assembly member, who is a superstar in Albany and a great friend of mine, Aileen Gunther. Let's give her a big round of applause. I'm a little nervous here today, I want you to know, because I got out of the car, and when I was walking in, they said, the principal wants to see you. And I got nervous because I thought I was in trouble. But she's a good principal, so let's give her a round of applause. And let's give all the teachers at the Rutherford School a big round of applause and thank them for what they do. Well, I am governor. Do you know what the governor does? He's basically in charge of the state. You have all the answers, don't you? You're going to be a politician. And we're doing a lot of important work in the state. We're doing a lot of roads and bridges. We're rebuilding all over the place, and we're bringing back businesses and jobs and balancing budgets. We're doing a lot. But you know one of the most important things we do? Education, education, education. And I am very proud to be able to say that New York State invests more money per pupil in education than any state in the United States. Isn't that great? But we're not just investing more money, because education is changing and it's advancing. So we have a lot of different programs now that are actually changing the way we do education and making it better. One of them we call the Master Teacher Program, where we are investing in teachers, investing in their development, and rewarding them for the good work they do. Give them a round of applause for that. We also understand that education now is not just about sitting at a desk and learning the subjects. It's about making sure all the services that the child needs are there and all the help they need are there, something we call community schools with wraparound services. That's important. And changing the way we think about school, where it doesn't really end at 3 o'clock, is important. Now, you guys are going to be competing against students all across the globe. And you know, in some countries, they don't even have summer vacations. They go to school 12 months a year. How scary is that? And many countries educate the children all day long into the evening hours. So that means when you grow up and you're trying to get a job and you're competing, you're going to be competing against all these other students. So one of the things we're doing is changing the idea that school is over at 3 o'clock, because there are more and better things we can do after 3 o'clock than you just go home and hang out at home. That means your parents have to be there or somebody has to be there to watch you. And there are things that you can do after 3 o'clock that help you grow and make you better. There's exercise things you can do, more education that you can do. And going home at 3 o'clock and just playing with video games doesn't really help you. My father, who passed away, but my father was a big guy. My father was a big guy and kind of tough, and he had a very deep voice, and he talked like this. So when he talked, you really listened. And he used to say, "Video games melt your brain." And I used to look at him because I was scared. Video games melt your brain. I listened to him, but I had a younger brother who didn't listen to him. You know how every family always has one? Well, I have a younger brother, and he didn't listen to my father, and he played video games all the time. And I would go up to him and say, remember what Dad said? Video games melt your brain. And I would feel his head. And I would say, I think your head is getting softer. I think your brain is melting. And if you look at him now, one side of his head is a little flatter than the other side. I think that was from the melting of the brain from the video games. But I don't want to tell him that because I would hate to hurt his feelings, although I don't know that you can. But, so we are funding in the state services programs that go after 3 o'clock. So you can get more help, more assistance, more growth. And we're spending $35 million all across the state. And we asked schools to come up with the best ideas. And we are funding the best ideas. And here are the results in the Mid-Hudson District. Monticello Central School District, which is where we are, is receiving funding for 885 more slots. How great is that? So congratulations to you. Okay. Okay. Also, in the Mid-Hudson, we have the East Ramapo Central School District, 800 new slots. Fallsburg Central School District, 400 new slots. We have Newburgh getting 800 new slots. Poughkeepsie, 800 new slots. And Yonkers, 800 new slots. So, a total of 4,800 new slots just in the Mid-Hudson Valley. So we're very excited about that. And also, these programs are working. The state now has the highest graduation rate we've ever had at 79%. Isn't that great? And what this all leads to is you do well in school, and then you do well in high school and middle school, and then you go to college. And college is important. It's more important than ever before. Old people like me really didn't have to go to college. You could find a job, you'd be fine. But now, you need to go to college. In 5 years, half of all the new jobs are going to require college. So you know what else we did in this state that no other state did, because this is the greatest state in the country? We said, if you can get into college, you're going to go to college. I don't care if your mother can pay, your father can pay, your family can pay. If you get in, the state of New York will pay for your college education at a state school. Now here's a test. Did they tell you you were going to have a test today? Okay, here's the test. Here's the test. Why are we doing this is the question. We're investing all this money, all this time, all this energy. The first reason is because it's smart. Because when you get smart and you get talented, that helps all of us, because then the businesses want to come here because we have the best educated workforce. So the first reason is because it's smart for everyone. What is the second reason that we are doing this? Why are we investing all this time and money in you? And I'll give you a hint. The second reason is one word, and it has 4 letters, in one word. And just to provoke your thinking, the winner, whoever gets the answer, is going to get this very special state gold coin. All right? You had your first hand up. 4-letter word, second reason why we're doing it. A lot? You do not win the gold coin. Second reason. State does not have 4 letters. One more. Love. You are the winner. Come up here. Can I pick you up? What is your name? Say it nice and loud.
Zaira.
Let's give Zaira a big round of applause. Here is your gold coin. Hold it up. There it is. It is because we love you, and there's nothing more important. Congratulations.
He is one great governor. And I have to say, Governor Cuomo, you've done such tremendous things for Sullivan County that we are so grateful for all you've done. We have Charlie D out there that's getting ready to open our casino in March. And it's because of you. This is an exciting day for Monticello and the entire Mid-Hudson region. Today's announcement marks another historic milestone in our efforts to expand access and improve quality of education for all of our young people. So I want to take this time to thank Governor Cuomo, his leadership, and I want to thank all of you for joining us here today. Thank you.